All right, so here we got another classic BMW up for sale. This one has a clean title. I've had this one for many years now. Kind of done some work to it, and yeah, it's still a project car. So it's going to come with another M10 engine, which is a carbureted engine, and this motor is locked up, so you're probably going to want to change out that engine. Just kind of give you an idea. This one, we did like H&R springs, Bilstein, shocks, struts, and it sits pretty good. Does have a little bit of rust. I'll show you the rockers. But overall, it's actually a pretty solid car, which will make like a really cool, like, you know, weekend cars and coffee car, maybe a track car, depending on what you want to do. I know we're seeing these at the vintage races now. So this is a 1977 320. This would be the first 3 Series, and yes, this is a Slicktop. So no sunroof, which is really cool. It's got the dual, like, polished flag mirrors on them, which I just love. Has the little BBS wheels. Pop-out windows. Manual 4-speed. Got a lot of period correct goodies on this one. Show the inside. Here's the door cards. Look at that door handle. Super neat. Roll up windows. Vintage leather Momo steering wheel. Still soft. Just thought that was pretty cool. See the way they did the VIN numbers on these. Super rad Recaro seat. This is when they use like very, very thin fabric. So the fabric would tear. This one's good. You could probably, you know, put a little foam back in there, have an upholstery guy stitch it back up, but that has the slider. So both seats are fully functional. That one was actually a new old stock. I believe it's a flow fit, and I've had that for many years. It was kind of just on display in the showroom, so we figured, like, let's go ahead and put it in. Show you the dash gauges and things. Now this also reminds me of like the E24s, especially that early Euro car we just did, which that one sold. Yeah, these things do sell pretty quick. A lot of people are looking for these classic BMWs. You get the factory steering wheel down there. It's got that super thick German carpet. That's probably my favorite part of the car. And then this, I don't know if you can see the fabric on the headliner. Let me see if it'll zoom in. Yeah, look at that. It's almost like a striped or like a rain effect. And that's factory too. So headliner's in decent shape. But you can see it's almost like a cockpit where everything's facing the driver. Now, kind of show you the inside of the trunk, just to give you an idea on, like, you know, what you'd be dealing with rust-wise. Like I said, there really isn't much now. All of these old BMWs, they're going to have some sort of rust somewhere. It's just facts. You're just going to have to look for it. But this one, it's a very solid car, and you can see, like, here's, like, you know, where your spare tire would go. A lot of times water would build up back here, but it's very, very clean. A couple of little, like, just surface rust areas here. Somebody did do like a Pour 15 style, but they're all solid, all metal, no repairs done. It's also going to come with a, you know, just like a box of parts because the engine was half disassembled, and it's going to come with the other engine. Kind of got like your spare tire holder there, some clutches and pressure plates. This is cool. Manual antenna. All right, we'll go ahead and show you the engine now. All right, so I'll show you the engine. And just like the other 3 Series, the hood opens this way. Now, being an early E21 BMW, this does have the 2-liter engine. Sorry, there's some outside noise, but yeah, this will be the early 2-liter. So like I said, it broke a rocker here. At one point, one of the piston rings was a little frozen up, so we changed that out. But it's up to you. You could rebuild this one or use the 1.8 M10 that's coming with the sale of the car. Just struts down here on the frame rail. Not too bad. No holes or anything like that. Just really needs like a little bit of sanding and some paint thrown down in here to make this engine bay look a little better. All right, here's the other M10 engine that is going with the sale of the car. Now it's on an engine stand here. You can have the engine stand if you'd like. So if you're going to talk to like a, you know, an actual shipper, transporter, you're going to have to let them know, or you'll have to arrange pickup separately for this one. Kind of started doing some work to this. This one had the Ireland Engineering intake manifold to convert it to the larger carb here. Pretty cool. You have to block out these air ports since this is a 1.8 head. And then it has a vintage stall header installed on it. It's awfully large back here, but you change that out if you want. But right, so this engine does come with the sale of the car. So you'd be getting this 1.8 and the 2-liter that's in there.